The formation of the Earth was an incredible show. Just learning about the history of our planet is to me one of the most exciting things I've ever learned. The story begins about 6 billion years ago, when a nearby supernova exploded and triggered the formation of our protoplanetary disk. This giant gas cloud just coalesced into a disk over time due to gravity. And due to angular momentum and inertia, this disk started to rotate. Like twirling a cup of coffee, all that material got spun like a vortex into the center. All that pressure and heat is what ignited our sun. Still, with all that excess gas and dust, our sun unleashed a shock wave that pushed material outwards into space. This further cooled the ring of material that was surrounding the sun. Fragments of rock and ice began to condense. The grains of rock and ice began to stick together electrostatically, eventually forming larger clumps of material which gave rise to our early Earth. During these times, the Earth was so hot, it was molten everywhere. The more dense and heavier liquid metals began to seep underneath the surface to the core, but the Earth was still being bombarded by tons of comets and meteorites. A large portion of those space rocks contained ice water and even amino acids, the building blocks of life. As the Earth cooled over millions of years, oceans and atmosphere were able to condense. But the air was unbreathable. There was no oxygen, mostly nitrogen and carbon dioxide. It wasn't until cyanobacteria evolved where oxygen was first seen. There was no ozone layer to protect the Earth from the harmful UV radiation from the sun. Now, that might seem like a hellish place to be, but it turns out that UV radiation is what made life possible. In my next video, I will be talking about the origins of life.